and I would not trade him for nobody in the world. Reaching his hand over the camera. Hello everybody, this is our 7th year anniversary and we made it, y'all. We seriously made it. God has been truly good. God has truly been blessing us. On this video, I want us to talk about our challenges that we had in the first year, because I believe that if you can make it a year, you can last a long time. So tell me some things that you learned in our first year of marriage.
I think to be more patient and to understand that I'm not always right. That's one of my biggest challenges and one of the biggest lessons I learned.
I guess for me, one of the biggest challenges that I went through is having two separate people come together under one roof. It was really hard because I had a way of doing things, he had a way of doing things, and it was like bringing our way of doing things and kind of compromising. You know, one thing that he didn't like is so petty, the toothpaste. Like, he hated that I spoiled the toothpaste at any area, and he said you should squeeze the toothpaste from the bottom. And in my head, it's like, that doesn't even make sense. I mean, it makes sense, but you don't have to do it that way. That's your way of doing it, but it's not necessarily the correct way of doing it. Also, y'all, we got pregnant within the first 6 months of marriage. So that was crazy because, I mean, that happened really, really fast. Talk about, you know, us moving so fast.
I think looking back at it, I don't live with regrets, but looking back at it, I'd have been a bit more patient so we could spend more quality time with each other, to get an opportunity to learn each other a little bit more often. So that'd be a little word of advice to early couples.
Yeah, so yeah, I like that you said that. You know, we really didn't have the opportunity to enjoy our marriage because, I mean, that thing happened really fast. But like he said, I have no regrets. Also, just tell me another thing that you feel like, if you were talking to yourself when we were in our first year of marriage, what would you say to yourself? Other than saying patient, because you didn't already say that.
I think being, like I said, a bit more patient and more trying to be more in tune with what God has to say more than my own opinion. Yeah.
Right, and one thing I can tell y'all, everybody's marriage is going to look different. And for us, I can truly say that we literally learned each other and we loved each other for who we were. We didn't try to force each other to be the way we wanted each other to be. But what I truly can say is that we can literally come together and make it happen. Marriage is hard work, y'all. Y'all put in the hard work, but you can do it. If you work together, you can create something so beautiful and so special, and I would not trade him for nobody in the world. Reaching his hand over the camera. I would not trade him for nobody in the world. I mean, I literally feel like we were destined to be together, that we're soulmates, and I truly want to say our first year of marriage was like really learning how to adjust from being one separate person and just worrying about yourself, and coming together and compromising on where do we see that this family can go. So I thank y'all so much for tuning in. Is there any last words of advice you want to give the people?
The family is only as strong as its weakest link.
All right. Thank you so much. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. You can hit the button. We would love for you to join this family. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next video. Have